finest professional wrestling from the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic region, Capital Wrestling.
You see, it's a funny thing about fate. Fate can take you in a whole bunch of different directions. You can find yourself lost, or you can find that what you've been looking for has been within your reach all along. And I have what I've been looking for. I have been looking for the centerpiece of Capital Wrestling's heavyweight division since day one. Paul Jordane has left nothing in his wake but reckoning. He has left nothing in his wake but destruction, the tears of his enemies, and complete and utter annihilation. Jason Karloff, tonight, you learned that lesson better than anyone. And if anyone, and I mean anyone, dares to walk into the house of the bastards and test the Endgame Paul Jordane, the only thing I can tell you is time isn't on your side. Tell him, big man.
As the time draws nigh, glooming, a cloud, I know not what darkens me. I still go forth.
Georgia, weighing 287 pounds, Endgame, Paul Jordane.
The glorious bastard himself, Paul Jordane, with one of the fastest match times. Oh, and it looks like Matthew Ryan Shapiro is going to speak.
How lucky are we?
I thought I was going to get through my night without hearing him. Awful.
Who's he? Could be talking to anybody back there.
I think he was talking to you.
He's not talking to me.
Those who are culturally unaware, my name is Matthew Ryan Shapiro.
We all know the name, unfortunately.
Myself a very happy anniversary. You know what? Happy anniversary, buddy. Let's have a let's hug.
Oh, look at that. Look at him, hugging it out.
Anniversary of this scourge.
Hug it out, hug it out. Oh, they did already.
You know why it's a very happy anniversary here tonight? It's not because of all your smiling faces here in Hoboken, you pie-faced miscreants. It's not for all the people watching on Twitch, Sportskeeda, WrestleZone, or in your mama's basement on QPTV. No.
Hey,
It's
spacious.
because Jason Carlos not here tonight.
Wait a minute, what?
Oh, no. Why are you just not telling me that? Well, I was surprised. I got a gift. I have an anniversary gift for all of you idiots. Jason Carlo had a little bit of car trouble. And by that, I mean I hit him in the knee with a damn tire iron. So you know what, Paul? As an anniversary gift to you, I'm giving you the non-union equivalent of Jason Carlo.
Matthew Ryan Shapiro. Hit Jason Karloff's not going to be here. We were going to have a beat the clock challenge.
Oh, wow. And Matthew Ryan Shapiro reminded his fans. Wow.
Endgame Invitational.
Of the best athletes I could find outside of the Holland Tunnel will be giving you a challenge here tonight. Introducing first, you can skitter now, sweetheart. Go on. You got some hot photos to do. You're bothering me. You're too pretty.
Well, one way to receive a compliment.
A world-class fencer who got caught doping by using, well, a dope. Ladies
Benny Agbayani.
I assume it's no relation.
Famous tap dancer, Ludwig von Boston.
What?
Ludwig von Boston?
Ludwig von Boston? What? What is this?
These are the best.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, house music enthusiast, question mark.
Question mark?
He's a mystery.
What are we doing here?
That's not question mark. I never listened to house music in my life. You look like a house.
Danger
Up
Jameson.
next, that guy that probably sold you crank in '97, everybody's favorite vampire, dancing Daniel Dennison.
Dancing Yo Devison. These are the best athletes outside the tunnel, Steven.
This corny pal, you look like an Ed Hardy shirt dying.
After a year, and this is what we get.
Actually, no, there's two more. Up next, Suavemente Jones.
Suavemente Jones. Where'd they get? All the way from Puerto Rico.
Suavemente Jones.
He wrestled Carlos Colon.
Did I take the wrong acid?
But most certainly not least, the other guy.
The other guy.
That's not the other guy. That's Steven Pena.
Steven Pena.
It's okay. Trust me. Just
I don't even think Matthew Ryan Shapiro knows who's in this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Why
first
would he?
Endgame Invitational has begun. I'm sorry.
I need an adult. Okay, can we get an adult here?
Want to watch every single episode of Capital Wrestling Television? Miss an episode of the Capital Wrestling Podcast? Don't fret, because the Capital Wrestling YouTube channel has all that and more. YouTube.com/Capital Wrestling is your hub for all things Capital. Want more Capital Wrestling content? Then look no further than our Instagram. Follow @Capital Wrestling today and see every moment the Capital has to offer, as well as match announcements, merchandise deals, and more. Come to the Capital and follow our Instagram today.
Ludwig von Boston. Benny Agbayani. No relation.
Benny Agbayani.
No relation.
You don't recognize some of these names?
Well, I mean, there's some, there's some names. There were more than one Steve Austin, Steve Williams.
This is ludicrous.
It's not his fault his birth name is Benny Agbayani, and Agbayani off to a good start here. Listen, what would it do for Benny Agbayani?
Challenging him to a duel. Jordane not looking too happy. Whoa!
Whoa.
Up and over.
So quick. Benny
Not only
Agbayani.
the power, but the speed of Jordane.
Wow,
And
incredible.
the Endgame has fallen. And Agbayani, who's going to be next here? I can't keep track of these people.
Ludwig von Boston with that gorgeous head of hair, but again, these are the finest athletes Matthew Ryan Shapiro could find outside of the Holland Tunnel.
Matthew Ryan Shapiro, of course, benefiting from the heavy muscles of Paul Jordane, hiding behind him since June.
Listen, I mean, don't act like this is not a fair matchup here. I mean, it's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on 1.
Not a fair. Suavemente? Really?
Suavemente Jones. Used to wrestle for the Colons in Puerto Rico.
Standing drop kick, can't take Jordane off of his base.
Some great Puerto Rican wrestlers. Sabio Vega was a tremendous athlete. Carlos Colon, the Colon brothers, the nephew.
Locked in a crucifix is Jordane, but look at the power, gets him up. And again, the Endgame falls upon Ludwig von Boston.
He's not going to play any more music.
Was that one of Koopa's kids? Super Mario World?
He ain't pretty no more, that's for sure.
My challenge. All right.
Danger Jameson.
Ladies and gentlemen, Danger Jameson will now attempt to body slam Paul Jordane with one arm behind his back.
Wow, oh my
And
God.
more than likely have a closed casket funeral.
What is going on here?
What's going on here is that this is a true test for Paul Jordane. This is 6 on 1. You act like, I think you're missing the whole point of this story, Steven.
Look at the look on Jordane's face, though. Jordane is a superior athlete.
He absolutely is. And what would it do for his reputation to beat 6 of Capital Wrestling's top stars?
By the throat, Jordane gets Jameson choke slam, driving the body through the mat.
Maybe the most dangerous stunt that Danger Jameson has ever attempted was getting in the ring with Paul Jordane to begin with.
Paul Jordane hasn't even left his feet yet, only to get on his knee to challenge the Big Ron Boston earlier. But
And
here's
finally,
Suavemente Jones.
Suavemente Jones going to do a little bit of dancing of his own if he can, but look at this. He's getting an opportunity. Maybe Paul Jordane a little tired out from the other athletes he's encountered here.
Suavemente Jones off the ropes, ducked underneath. But a flying knee from the 6'8" Endgame.
So is your life, sir.
298 pounds of pure muscle.
The size advantage clearly with Paul Jordane with every one of these athletes. But it's 6-on-1. It's one of those challenges here. And the Dancing Vampire himself stepping into the ring.
Dancing Vampire looking very fearful here.
Ooh, the fangs.
Paul Jordane, not sure what to make of it.
And to think this guy was working at the Home Depot right outside the Holland Tunnel.
Paul Jordane asking Matthew Ryan Shapiro the same question I am. What is happening here?
Listen, never doubt Matthew Ryan Shapiro. He knows what he's doing ultimately.
Lock up, and there he's biting him. Biting Jordane. Biting him again. Going behind on the neck.
Well, the ref should put a stop to this before he ends up turning Paul Jordane into a vampire.
Someone get the garlic or Christy Swanson.
Ooh.
Jordane not happy. Not a good idea to piss off the Endgame. And another choke slam to the Dancing Vampire.
And now Stephen Pena, the least bizarre of all the bizarre members of this 6-on-1
It's a real name.
Jordane Open Challenge here. And the only one who maybe has a little bit of a size advantage, but not against Paul Jordane, but look at those chops. Oh, but too strong. Paul Jordane laying in those hands. He's had enough tomfoolery.
Paul Jordane, easily the strongest man in Capital Wrestling. Last we saw him, he took on one half of the Extreme Rednecks, Chuck Payne, in a Haas fight. But finally, Jordane is off his feet at the hands of Pena.
Now, you know, you complain about Matthew Ryan Shapiro being at ringside, but now, listen to this. Even if he got involved, it's 6-on-2. Look at those slaps.
Slaps, open hand, so it's all legal.
Is he even a factor, you know?
Getting him
And
up.
look at this.
The Endgame again.
Oh.
The Endgame has fallen upon Stephen Pena. Everyone's crushed. And Matthew Ryan Shapiro barking orders from ringside, instructing the Endgame to stack them all up. And that's exactly what Paul Jordane is doing here.
He couldn't do the Open Challenge. The next best thing.
Stacking them all up.
And Suavemente Jones right on the top. Impressive, insanely impressive. 6-on-1, not enough for the Endgame Paul Jordane. Unbelievable.
The best gift anyone could ever ask for.
Crushed. And the Endgame Paul Jordane stands tall. Can anyone compete with the power of Paul Jordane?
Unbelievable.
Don't miss a single moment of Capital Wrestling Television by subscribing to our Twitch. Twitch.tv/Capital Wrestling not only gives you a brand new episode every Monday night at 7:05, but exclusive content like Capital Wrestling's World War IV Live, exclusive Match Zero content, Capital Wrestling Binge Mode Marathons, and the upcoming Level Up with Stephen James and more. Push the button and subscribe to Twitch.tv/Capital Wrestling.